when we push hard, we show ourselves and the world what kind of men we are. Guys, you know how important training is for us mentally and physically. It's not just about looking good, which does matter. I do feel like I want to look good. But it's that mental clarity, right? We gotta get in there and push, give everything we got, and it really helps us to then carry on the rest of our lives. We know what's expected. We get in there, we get it done, and we don't let anybody down. All right, today is a pull day. I'm getting ready to start a new block of powerlifting, power building, but it's very focused on strength, on powerlifting. I have decided to compete again. Won't be till towards the end of the year. I believe October is when that takes place. So I'm excited about that. Get back up onto the platform. Something I haven't done since I tore my pec a couple years ago. So looking forward to that. Hoping for some big numbers. Hoping to hit some goals that I've had for a long time. A lot of it's coming into place. We'll see how the training blocks go. I've got a handful of them that I've got meticulously planned out. I know exactly what I'm doing all the way up until show day, which is an important aspect about making progress. Knowing where you're headed, then you can plan for it. You can make sure that you're going to get there. So that's what I'm doing today. I'm kind of hitting a pull day, getting myself ready to then hit the big weights starting Monday, starting next week. So that's where I'm at today, but it will be pretty bodybuilder centric, focused today. We're just gonna hit a pull day. So a couple back exercises, couple bicep exercises. You guys know how I do it. Get in, get out. Full intensity, couple sets per exercise. That's it. That's all you guys need, especially when you're older. Blast the muscle without putting too much wear and tear on it. It's very much what I believe in. So far, it's working for me, so can't complain, right? All right, we're gonna get into it. I'm still warming up. I'm gonna hit start with some reverse flies bent over on a bench. I'll show you guys those. One of the things you'll notice when I do reverse flies, really in any fashion, unless it's like a fixed machine, when I do reverse flies, I like to angle and then come down, not just across. I have found if you're pulling this way or at an angle, and even all the way if you come all the way back, but that starts hitting your lats. But if you're coming like this, I have found that rear delt, I can tie into it mentally much easier. I can actually feel the delt working instead of the chops. Now the chops are gonna work no matter what. I've yet to see anybody do reverse flies without getting their chops at least a little bit involved. But if you kind of isolate or come down into that arrow position, that angle, I've really found it hits that little deltoid, that rear deltoid way better. Give that one a try, guys. All right. What you just saw me do was a high pull down, single armed. So I did a couple sets, built up to my working set. Standard set to failure on each arm. Then I rested only for about 30 seconds. Lowered the weight slightly. Then I did a set on each arm with a concentric or 3-second contraction at the bottom. Full concentric, full squeeze. At that bottom, I was squeezing as hard as I could and then release, come up nice and slow. Made the eccentric pretty slow, squeezed on the concentric all the way down on the at the bottom. Really blasted my lats. My lats are feeling super pumped right now, which is cool. So good workout, good set to try. When you do those, when you get to the bottom, try to get that elbow, like literally point that elbow down at the floor and try to lower your arm down there, like pull it even further. Squeezes that really into the lower lat, especially if your hand is away from the body. So give that a try. Honestly, so like I'm really trying to save my joints while making progress. I know I talk a lot about how us older guys can continually get stronger, build muscle, but keep our joints nice and healthy, because that's really so key for especially us as we age. Because frankly, like maybe there are some workout techniques, the set and rep schemes that you do, there might be a few more optimal ways. There probably are. I'm not going to argue that. There's always something better out there. But frankly, a lot of times when you're pushing the volume or pushing into these different ways of lifting, you're gonna sustain injuries, and I'll say injuries are less likely, more so the wear and tear of your joints, things like tendinopathy and it's all kinds of different ailments, not even injuries, but ailments that then keep you out of the gym. So great, it might not be as optimal, but if you can stay in the gym with this technique, trust me guys, you are gonna gain way more strength and way more muscle over the long haul when you're continuing to be in the gym. When you're out of here because of an injury or because you've got some nagging shoulder, knee, hip pain, whatever, you won't be making progress. So we've got to stay consistent in this game. All you guys 40, 50, 60 plus years, we don't have very much time left in our lifting, right? So if you actually want to make progress instead of just being stagnant for the rest of your life, push it. Push it with these methods. For this, I'm going to do one more set. I've already taken one was a relatively it was a higher intensity than I maybe figured it was going to be, but then I went to failure on this last one. This next set, I'm going to go to full failure again. So it'll be 2 sets right there, knocked out. So that'll really help me establish getting ready for next week's block. So where I need to be prepped and ready. How's everybody's training plans going out there? Are you getting after it? Hope you are. Also, I'm curious if you guys, do you work out at a home gym like I do? Do you have a commercial gym? My recent trip, I was hitting commercial gyms. That's where I was working out. It's been years since I actually did that. But it was cool. I mean, certain aspects were cool. There's a kind of vibe sometimes among people when you get into the right gym. Cool atmosphere. Ultraflex was killer. Really big guys in there, guys and girls that were really getting after it, which is pretty cool. I love that. Not intimidating whatsoever. The staff there was super awesome. It was great. Frankly, that is what this gym culture should be about, shouldn't it? I follow one of my favorite people that I follow is Joey Swoll. Shout out to you, man. I know I'm nobody, but I just want to give you that shout out. You know, you are an inspiration in how gym culture should be. There's so many idiots out there. Man, you highlight so many people. Joey, if you're listening, or anybody out there, Joey highlights so many morons, that both guys and girls, that think it's okay to record themselves when nobody and include anybody they want. They assume they own the gym. If people walk in front of them, they get upset. It's insane to me how egocentric and self-centered people are. But this gym culture, the true gym goers, the people that are here for the right reasons, are some of the coolest people you'll ever meet. So if you're out there, especially you guys, you want to get stronger, maybe you've gone most of your life without going to the gym, but now you want to get strong. Good for you, man. Awesome. I'm here for you. But there are also a ton of other people that are here for you as well. Go to the gym. If you can't do a home gym like I can, go to a commercial gym. Find the right place. Find the right people that don't necessarily need to train with you, but they're cool to support you. I know there's gyms out there. I know there's people out there that are just like that. So find those guys and girls and stick with them. Don't worry about the idiots, the knuckleheads, the morons that frankly need to be better just in their life, just need to be better people. Don't worry about them. You got this. I'm looking at you right now, the one that's hemming and hawing around about getting to the gym. Go. Who cares about everybody else? Do it for you. Do it for your family. Do it for people that are around you to be that better man that you want to be. Get after it, guys. I hope you're really, really pushing hard and getting after it. If you do have a home gym, let me know, why'd you build it? How'd you go about building it? I'm an equipment nerd when it comes to home gym. So let me know. I'd love to hear about your gyms, maybe even a tour. Tag me in something on Instagram, whatever. Or I guess not Instagram, but YouTube. Yeah. All right. Well, finish off the pull workout with some biceps. I'm going to do a couple sets of dumbbells. First to warm up, then I'm going to hit probably 2 sets to failure. On biceps, you're gonna actually notice as I start to fatigue, so towards the end of the set, might not be getting full contraction, full range of motion. That's okay. Biceps are one of those things that really benefit from lengthened partials. So, I mean, just get those couple extra reps. I also love, it's such an old school thing to do, but don't be afraid to cheat a little bit at the end and not just hurling weight, like you're not just doing this, but if you need one or if you want a couple extra reps and you can only get feel free to use some body English and then control the negative. Trust me, that negative is building so much. So put that effort into the eccentric movement. You're gonna get growth. I promise you. All right, now we're gonna hit one set of preacher curls. I'm gonna do a cable preacher curl. So I set it up on my cable machine on the bench, single arm, and we're just gonna pull up with the cable. Oh, 16, such bad. It's nothing like an arm pump, right? Bicep pump. Whew. I don't even enjoy training biceps that much, but biceps pump, it's a whole nother thing. It does make you feel good about yourself. Although you do hit up a certain point where you can't even flex them anymore. All right, very little rest this time. Here we go. Gah. Whoa. All right, guys. That was my pull workout. Hit a few different exercises. I had some those lat pull downs, single arm pull downs. I did the chest supported rows with the cable machine. Did some corner rows with the barbell, some handles. Then I jumped into biceps, couple sets of standing dumbbell curls. Then I did a cable preacher curl, single arm. Very basic, good movements. Had some intensity modifiers in there. Just get after it. You know what I mean? I'm back from vacation. I'm back into my home gym. Hopefully I'll be recording more of these videos pretty regularly. I know I've got a small audience grown, which is cool. There's not a lot of you guys out there, but I'd love to hear more about you, your training, how it's going. Drop a comment below and tag me in something. I'd love to see your workouts, what you're getting going. We're all in this together, guys, so I hope you're getting after it. Go ahead, get out there. Like I said, let's get after this.